What if I told you that just a short drive from Oslo, there's a place where towering roller coasters, family adventures, breathtaking views, and non-stop excitement come together in one unforgettable destination. Today, we're taking you on a complete tour of this incredible park. Over the next 40 minutes, we'll explore thrilling rides, discover family-friendly attractions, stroll through lively park areas, visit scenic viewpoints, and experience the fun atmosphere that attracts visitors from all over Norway and beyond. Whether you're a thrill seeker looking for your next adrenaline rush, a family planning a future visit, or simply someone who loves discovering new places, there's plenty to enjoy on this journey. From heart-pounding roller coasters and exciting attractions to relaxing corners and beautiful surroundings, Tusenfryd offers much more than just rides. It's a place filled with laughter, adventure, and unforgettable memories. So get ready to experience one of Norway's most exciting destinations as we explore every corner of Tusenfryd together. Welcome to Tusenfryd, where every moment is packed with thrill, fun, and pure excitement. Tusenfryd is located approximately 20 kilometers south of Oslo, making it one of the easiest day trips from the Norwegian capital. Whether you're a local resident, a tourist visiting Oslo, or a family looking for a fun summer adventure, getting here is surprisingly simple. Getting to Tusenfryd is easy. By car, the park is located near the E6 and E18 highways, just 20 to 30 minutes from central Oslo. Public buses also run regularly from Oslo to Vinterbro, stopping close to the park entrance during the season. As we leave the entrance behind and begin to explore further inside, more of the park slowly reveals itself. From higher paths and open viewpoints, colorful attractions appear between the trees, distant screams echo across the landscape, and the feeling of adventure becomes impossible to ignore. Surrounded by forests and rolling hills, the location gives the park a unique character. Unlike many amusement parks built on completely flat terrain, Tusenfryd takes advantage of the natural landscape, creating beautiful viewpoints and a setting that feels deeply connected to nature. The story of Tusenfryd began in the late 1980s, when the park officially opened its gates to visitors. Since then, it has grown into one of Norway's most visited seasonal attractions, welcoming generations of families, thrill seekers, and tourists from across Scandinavia and beyond. The name Tusenfryd is a Norwegian word that literally translates to "thousand joys" or "1,000 delights." It is also the common Norwegian name for the daisy flower, a familiar symbol of summer, happiness, and nature. The name perfectly reflects the park's identity. Rather than focusing on just one attraction or experience, Tusenfryd aims to offer countless moments of fun, excitement, laughter, and discovery for visitors of all ages. Whether you're seeking thrilling roller coasters, family adventures, children's attractions, or simply a relaxing day outdoors, the idea behind the name is that everyone can find their own reason to smile. More than 3 decades after opening its gates, the spirit of 1,000 delights continues to define the experience that awaits visitors throughout the park. Today, the park offers a mix of adrenaline-pumping attractions, family adventures, children's experiences, restaurants, entertainment, and scenic areas where visitors can simply relax and enjoy the atmosphere. Tusenfryd stands out for how naturally it blends into its surroundings. Rather than feeling like a collection of rides placed on flat ground, the park feels as though it has grown organically among forests and hills. With every step forward, there's a growing sense that something exciting is waiting just around the next corner. As we continue our walk, the energy around us becomes contagious. Families carrying maps, friends planning their next ride, children racing ahead with excitement. Everyone seems to be sharing the same feeling: anticipation. Around every corner, something new catches your attention. A colorful attraction spinning in the distance, the sound of laughter drifting through the air, the sudden roar of a coaster train rushing through its track somewhere beyond the trees. It's the kind of place that constantly invites you to keep exploring. As we move deeper into the park, the pathways guide us through a variety of atmospheres. Some areas are filled with high-energy thrills and excitement, while others feel more relaxed and welcoming, making them perfect for families and younger visitors. Along the way, you'll also find plenty of places to pause and recharge. Ice cream stands tempt visitors with refreshing treats on warm summer days, while cafes and drink kiosks offer everything from cold beverages to a quick cup of coffee. These small stops become part of the experience, giving families and friends a chance to relax before continuing on to their next adventure. One of the joys of visiting Tusenfryd is that there is no wrong direction to take. Every path leads to something interesting. Every turn reveals a new perspective. Every open space offers another view of the adventure unfolding around you. From elevated viewpoints, it becomes clear just how expansive the park really is. Attractions stretch across the landscape in every direction, surrounded by forests and rolling terrain that give the entire experience a uniquely Norwegian feel. As we continue our journey, the atmosphere begins to shift once again. The towering structures of major attractions start to dominate the skyline. Excited screams rise and fall in the distance. Crowds gather at the base of massive rides. Some visitors look up in awe. Others hesitate for a moment before deciding to join the line. And a few are already strapped in, ready for the experience ahead. What makes Tusenfryd special isn't only the rides themselves, it's the emotion they create. The anticipation before the start, the rush during the ride, the laughter afterward, the shared memories forming throughout the day. Moving deeper into the park, we find ourselves surrounded by families and younger adventurers. The atmosphere changes here. Everything feels brighter, gentler, and full of playful energy. For many children, these are the moments that become lifelong memories. Their first ride, their first adventure, their first real taste of theme park magic. And for the parents watching nearby, those moments often become just as special. As our journey continues, Tusenfryd reveals even more surprises. The scenery evolves, the sounds shift, the atmosphere takes on new forms. Yet the sense of wonder never fades. Every pathway seems to invite us onward. Every corner reveals another moment worth remembering. Every attraction adds another chapter to the story of the day. This is what makes exploring Tusenfryd so unique. It's not simply about moving from one ride to the next, it's about being immersed in a place created for joy, excitement, and discovery. As we enter new areas of the park, the landscape opens up once again. Fresh viewpoints appear across the hills, attractions rise above the treetops, and the sounds of excitement follow us wherever we go. The adventure feels endless. And just when it seems like you've experienced it all, something new appears, catching your eye, drawing you forward, inviting you to enjoy one more unforgettable moment. This is the magic of Tusenfryd. A place where excitement, nature, family fun, and unforgettable experiences come together in one remarkable destination. And even after everything we've explored, the journey still feels far from over. Because in places like this, the real story isn't only about the rides. It's about the memories that stay with you long after the day ends. The laughter that lingers long after you leave. The adrenaline that slowly gives way to smiles. And the feeling that, for a few hours, everything else simply disappeared. Hidden among the trees and winding pathways of Tusenfryd lies a place where fantasy comes to life, Eventyrstien. As we step onto the trail, the excitement of the rides fades into the background, replaced by a world of magic, imagination, and childhood wonder. Around every corner, there's a new surprise waiting to be discovered. Fairy tales seem to emerge from the forest itself. Familiar characters, colorful scenes, and enchanting details transform an ordinary walk into a journey through storybook adventures. It's the kind of place where children explore with wide eyes and endless curiosity, while adults find themselves smiling at memories from years gone by.
Welkom.
Eventyrstien reminds us that not every adventure needs speed or thrills. Sometimes, the most memorable moments come from simply wandering, discovering, and letting your imagination lead the way. For a few magical minutes, Tusenfryd feels less like an amusement park and more like a fairy tale waiting to be explored. As we reach the final moments of our journey through Tusenfryd, one thing becomes clear. This is more than just an amusement park. It's an experience, a day filled with adventure, excitement, and unforgettable moments. From the first step through the gates to the final glimpse of the park behind us, Tusenfryd offers something special for every visitor. Laughter fills the air, adrenaline powers every ride, and memories are made along the way. As the sun begins to set, the park slowly fades into the distance. But the real magic of Tusenfryd isn't only what you see here, it's what you take with you when you leave. Thank you for joining this adventure through Tusenfryd. Until next time, see you in the next video.